In the house of blues, it's the
Chloe Springy.
Good morning, guys. So last night happened. I thought that like it would be a bit more set in like the next day, but it definitely isn't. I'm still a bit like I woke up this morning and I had like my medals on the bedside table and just looked at them and I was like, are they real? So weird. So weird. So I'll probably do a bit more of a detailed recap when I've had a bit more sleep. I only got 3.5 hours sleep last night. It's so funny, the past week my body clock's just decided that 3:30 is the time that I'm waking up. So every day for the past week I've been waking up at 3:30 and I do not get back to sleep. So that was really good when I went to bed at 12 and I still woke up at 3:30. But that's okay, because honestly I am still just so excited to get out there today and just bask in the celebration. Good time to celebrate all the hard work, as I'm sure all of my fellow competitors are doing right now as well. Plan for today, I've had a nice easy wake up. I just cleaned up the apartment a little bit as well, and I'm gonna go check out Doherty's City Gym before I leave today, because I'm leaving later this afternoon. And then I'm gonna go get some breakfast, get a really nice coffee. Gotta get another one before I leave. Go to Loon Croissant and get one of their famous almond croissants, because so well deserved. I am not tracking. I am not tracking until Wednesday. Wednesday I go into my reverse dieting meal plan, which I'm still really excited for. So each day from last night really, I am dedicating one meal out per day, and then the rest of my meals will just be like normal meals and just aiming to hit my protein targets. A little bit of balance there. The way that I'm kind of thinking about it, guys, is like my body just went through all of this and did all of this for me, so I don't want to completely trash it. I just want to fill it with really nice, good quality food and be able to use those special times out with my loved ones. Like Shane and I are going to go to a special dinner together and a show, which will be so nice. Just doing things like that will be amazing, and I'm more than happy to still eat some really nice, nourishing, home-cooked meals in between all of that. So my meal out today will be breakfast, which will be good. This morning I'm gonna have some Nexus protein powder before I go to the gym as well. Just bump up my protein a bit, and I have some chicken there for later. Shane's already organising dinner at home. So I'm all set, guys. I can just enjoy the day. Apologies for the really bloodshot eyes. Today might be a bit funny. So I will do a bit more of a detailed recap later, because I don't think my brain can really compute anything right now. Oh my goodness. Alright team, let's get this freaking day. It's gonna be epic. Let's go. I just did something really random, and I don't know if it's because of the lack of sleep. I felt like a hot drink. So I made my Nexus into like a hot chocolate, and it's got like little cookie pieces on top. It's a little bit clumpy, but like it's kind of a vibe. Or I don't know if I'm still at that stage where like I will literally have anything and it tastes good. But I can eat like the little cookie pieces off the top. Mate, I vibe it. It's like a cookies and cream hot chocolate. Love that for me. Funniest thing, I did my checkout right, but the place that I was staying at won't actually allow me to leave my baggage at reception, so gotta lug my luggage around until I go catch my flight. So great for adult pumps, but it's all well and good because, oh look, I can use this little tripod stand. I ordered an almond croissant from the infamous almond croissant. Oh my goodness. The lineup was crazy. I actually pre-ordered it and I'm so glad I did because the line, and I imagine because it's a Sunday as well, it was all up around the block. Like those people would have been waiting hours just for a croissant. It's crazy. So it must be pretty damn good. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. It's like a piece of artwork. I don't know if I can eat it. It's like as big as my bloody head. Alright. I don't even know how to eat it. I'm gonna make such a mess. That looks so flaky. The pastry is so good, guys. Oh my god. There's the almond. Oh, it's so soft. I'm assuming that's why it's famous. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. All the flakes are coming off. Well, I'm gonna turn this off so I can like enjoy this and you don't have to watch my ugly eating. Oh my gosh, now this is a celebratory brekkie, guys. Holy moly. Cheers. Hey guys, so a little tip when traveling that I actually got from my fellow competitors is the parents' room at the airport has a microwave. So prep live, you can heat up your food at an airport. There are microwaves in the parents' room. Also on the way here, went to Woolies, got a salad and also some cucumbers for a snack. I'm all set for lunch, chicken, rice, salad. Nice to digest after the big comp day yesterday. Also the funniest thing happened at security is my bag held up everyone going through and they were like, what's in the bag? It's like a big brown weights. And I was like, I wouldn't be the sort of person to carry weights, but I didn't take any for pump up, so I had no idea what it was, and I was umming and ahhing and I couldn't think about what it was, and the security guy was like, it's like, well, what is it? Like, it's big, it's round, it's heavy, there's two of them. It's like, oh shit, they're my medals. And he's like, oh, what you got medals? It's like, yeah, we got the gold. So yeah, my bad. I'm still not used to having stopping people at security. Checking in from the next day. It is now Monday, so flew in to the Gold Coast last night. Upon arrival, we got a text message saying that we're going to go for our hot air balloon ride that we were kind of organizing. So we just went home, had an early dinner, woke up at 3 AM this morning, then to receive a text just before we were leaving saying cancelled. On a positive note, there was the dawn service for Anzac Day, so we were able to attend that, which is awesome. And then we just went to Brisbane to pick up my car because I took it there for the Brisbane flight to Melbourne. And then we came back to the Gold Coast, had some breakfast at the milkman's daughter. He only has one daughter. Yeah, and it was delicious. But then upon coming home, oh my gosh guys, as you can imagine, I was just so exhausted. I just crashed. I've pretty much just been lying down trying to sleep but not really sleeping, just kind of like half awake, zombified. So I am so keen to get moving. I've already had a protein shake, but I do need some more proteins. I saw that we have tuna. I've never really been a fan of tuna, but what I'm kind of thinking is because I've been in prep for so long, my taste buds might have adapted, and food that I might not have liked before prep, I might actually like now. So I'm actually going to give it another shot. Shane had the sweet chili tuna in the cupboard, so Gonna give that one a whirl. And then I'm gonna go to the gym and do some legs because I'm gonna feel amazing after that. And get back to normal, then have a really good sleep tonight. And that's the plan. But first, tune up. Just realized it's gonna be really difficult with the nails. Oh, bro. Independent woman. Oh, yes. I don't know if I should smell it, but I did. Okay, it doesn't smell as bad, but like it's not amazing. No, we got this. I actually love seafood, but I'm such a snob that I'm only fresh seafood. Also, how cute is my top from TMJ? It's really nice because all my tan's gone really patchy, so it covers a lot of that at the moment. Except you can't see my sick del pumps from the extra carbs we've been having. Here we go. Oh my god. That's not actually that bad. The initial taste is really good, but it's kind of the aftertaste that gets you. Alright, I think I need to chop this with veggies and then it's going to be bloody mint. Let's go. Guys, this is a day of trying new things. Probably something you shouldn't do straight after competing. I haven't actually had my Obliterex yet because I was just having to perform all the time, but because this is more of a midday session and I want to actually sleep tonight, I am gonna go for this one. And the Arctic Slushy apparently is really popular, so just gonna grab a scoop of this bad boy. Ooh, that is my top, my favorite color. If you saw my bikini you would understand. Yes, cheers. Oh, that's really pleasant. It's like easy to drink for like a pre-workout sort of thing. Oh, how good. I was anticipating that it was gonna have like a real sour taste like afterwards, but it's actually really smooth. How good. And it has like the fat burner component in it as well, so hopefully get a nice little sweat on. Because it's bloody cold. On the Gold Coast now, I come from Melbourne, which is freezing, and here, and it's like a wet cold. It's not even as nice as Melbourne. Bloody hell. And Melbourne was actually really nice and sunny when I flew out. Oh, typical. No, it's alright. It's good to be home. It's good to be home. Alright, now with that on board, let's go get a good leg session. Hey team, this might not be very good quality, I'm just filming on my phone. Did an awesome leg session. It was actually quite nice having a little bit of extra food. I felt like the mind muscle connection pump felt so much better. And then I went on the stepper, which is so weird, but I felt like it and it was really nice. I just went hard out, it was so sick. Yeah, so an amazing session. Then we took the dog for a walk. I just went to go to Coles to get some other veggies, but it's Anzac Day. It's not open, of course. That's alright, so I've got some frozen veggies at home that I'll use. I'm just gonna have some chicken, prawn and veggies, which is gonna be amazing. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with Shane tonight, just chill out a bit more. Your girl is very tired, so I will do a proper recap tomorrow after I've had an actual sleep and on a much better camera. Oh my gosh, it's going crazy with the lights. Alright guys, see you tomorrow. Good morning guys, so it is now Tuesday, 3 days post show. Apologies, I'm a little bit of a hot mess at the moment. My hair's gone like orange from like the tan. And also 3:30 apparently is not early enough for my body clock, so this morning I woke up at 2:30 ready to go, so that was awesome. But I did actually weigh myself this morning just out of curiosity, and I was only 1 kilo up from my stage weight, which I was pleasantly surprised about, to be honest. Like, although I've been eating like quite wholesome food during the day, I've also obviously enjoyed myself as well. Like, I've had some chocolate here and there, had a couple of meals out that you saw, and I woke up feeling pretty lean and good. I've also found that, like, what's really surprised me is my hunger hormones. I feel haven't been too out of whack. Like, I was anticipating feeling a bit like a bottomless pit, and I was really quite nervous, to be honest, especially with a background of like binging and things like that. I was quite worried about that, but to be honest, the past couple of days, like when I've ate my meal, I've actually felt full, and I thought that I wasn't going to be able to feel full, but I've been feeling quite satiated. And I put that down to a few things. Like, I make sure that I drink a lot of water during the day. I make sure that I'm hitting my protein targets, and protein alone is a lot more satiating. I've also been very mindful when I'm eating as well. So, like, really enjoying the meal that I've prepared or the meal that's been brought to me out. Just be really present in that experience. Apart from the last week where my lower days, like, I pushed like a bit low, but even then it wasn't even that low. And then so like my calories towards the end of my prep, we were able to reverse and bring them up. So I think that's also helped as well, that I wasn't on super low calories for an extensive period. Sorry, that was my water. Always have your water nearby, it's being thrown at me now. And also, I guess because I have a specific goal as well, like, I do want to keep evolving in this journey. Like, this is only the beginning, so that's always in the back of my mind as well. And also because I've like been feeling quite full post like these meals and things, like I don't like feeling like distended, I don't like feeling uncomfortably full, so I'd rather just eat like my normal meals that I'm used to and feel good afterwards, be able to perform good. We actually have a lovely dinner and show plan tonight. Sorry, my hands are so messed up. I hopefully get this off today and tone my hair a bit before dinner. So we're gonna have a lovely dinner out. We're gonna watch a show at Pink Flamingo afterwards, which will be so nice, before going into a reverse diet tomorrow, which I'm also very excited for. I'll get my new training block with all the improvements that we want to make, and I am so excited to go into more detail with that about that with you guys. But I still haven't given you guys a bit more detail on actual show day, so finally sitting down, finally gonna do it. Let's crack on. Even just waking up on show day, I woke up really early. I woke up at 3:30, but I felt energized. I felt ready to tackle the day. I just felt really good, and luckily Tiara, I got a delivery, yay! Now I gotta think of where I was. Oh yeah, so luckily Tiara woke up early as well, and we just went for this really nice walk along the boardwalk there. I then splurged and got myself a proper good coffee. I got it a long black, but then I actually added some almond milk to it, so I drank milk on show day. Whoa! I know some people don't like to do it, but my body was used to it, so I added that in. And then I had my breakfast, as you saw. I was feeling good, and then I did my check-in, and then just like seeing the footage, I felt good. Like, I knew I had achieved the physique that I wanted, like without doing another improvement season. Like, I knew that was it. Like, I felt good. I felt like I was radiating almost. Like, I felt good, guys. I didn't feel depleted, and my body didn't look depleted. It looked and felt awesome, so I was pretty stoked about that. So I just had the most chilled morning before going in for hair and makeup. Hair and makeup went smoothly. I did go for a bit of a different look with the hair being straight, and then I actually pinned it behind my ear as well, which I always do, as you can see. So I felt so much more myself just by doing little things like that. Not having my face so dark, I felt a little less like a doll and just more springy, so I think that all helped as well. Before going to the show, I made sure that I had sort of like a plan of like times that I wanted to get things done by. So like, I wanted to eat by 11:30, which was just couple rice cakes and some peanut butter. When I was gonna have like my Powerades, I had a full sugar Powerade after my rice cakes as well, like throughout the lunch. And then I also made time for like a pre-workout little concoction that I made up there as well. And then I also allocated time like that I would have my top coat on, my hair and makeup done, and then go get a couple of photos, because I didn't actually get any last time. Like I just spent the time running around talking to people, so I did that for myself. Thankfully Tiara came and took some pictures and videos for me, so I'm so thankful for that. We got to do it out in the sun because it was very, very cold in the theatre as well, so it was just nice being out in the sun and getting some vitamin D. It was the most beautiful day, so even just that set me in a good mood as well. Unfortunately, I did miss Kate's performance, who's another athlete on the TBD team. I was planning to actually go watch her, but I was sitting in the crowd waiting for her to go on, and I started to feel like the nerves come in things. It just felt like time was kind of slipping away from me, so I recognized that. I then thought I can just watch her backstage on the live stream if I wanted to, so got up, went backstage, watched her do a routine on the live stream just while chilling out with my feet up. Felt so much better. When she did a routine, actually switched it off and put on a guided meditation. So I did 2 guided meditations while backstage. One about blooming, so starting as a seed and becoming a flower, and then I did another one and it was just about recognizing joy in your journey, which I thought was absolutely perfect. I did some breathing with that as well. I know it must have looked so strange, but I honestly think that helped, guys. Like it helped me really ground myself and be a bit more present in the moment and reflect on what I had achieved, and yeah, feel pure joy. So that really helped. I started pumping up very early as well. It was so cold, but I was like doing push-ups on the ground and like I was going crazy. I'm such a weirdo, but like it makes me feel good, guys, so I do all these weird things. I started pumping up pretty early, which I was thankful for as well because I didn't feel rushed. And then even when we were lining up backstage ready to go on, I just felt so good, guys. Like I wasn't just secluding myself in this big ball of nerves. I was talking to all the other beautiful competitors. I was, you know, trying to get that hype going, like the real good energy, just reinforcing that this is our last show for season A, and just to embrace it. And the other girls took that on board really well. It was such a beautiful energy backstage. And so when the competitor on before me was on stage, I just closed my eyes, did a nice deep breath, and then when I opened my eyes and I said to myself, obviously not out loud, just internally, but I said, what do you need to do to make this moment great? And yeah, and then I just thought, okay, I need to own this routine, I need to make this mine. And I was ready. As soon as I took that first step, I felt so confident. I was just so happy, guys, because I'd done it. Like I'd already, like it was my day. I felt like I'd won already. Not like the competition, but I just had won my journey. I felt like I was presenting the best physique that I could for that season, and I was just so proud of myself. So it was literally just me. I'm getting emotional with it. It was literally just me being able to showcase all of my hard work, and I felt so confident like that. I was just able to look at the judges directly in the eyes and be like, this is me and I am stoked. And I think they got that. Like I was obviously rewarded for it. Coming off stage, like I felt really good and I was just having so much fun up there. And then when I got first call outs, I was like, oh, sick, like this is awesome. And then when I got moved into the middle, I was like, okay, I think I'm in the middle. I wasn't too sure because like I've said this before, my stage awareness is a bit off. So I wasn't 100% sure that I was in the middle, but I was like, okay, that's cool. But I feel like it was a fleeting moment, and then I kind of just went back to like every time I would like turn around to my back pose, I could feel like my mind start to slip away, and I just bring it back and be like, no, stay here. How cool is this freaking moment? You push, girl, you push. And it was sick. Like, there was even a few moments on the stage where, like, she was next to me in the lineup, and like she'd come back from like doing a routine or comparisons, and we give each other like a little nod, like, yeah, you did it, girl. Like, just even the atmosphere on stage with those other competitors was incredible. And then, yeah, when we came off stage after the comparisons, like, a few of the girls were like, oh, and you're in the middle, and I was like, oh, I'm not too sure. Like, you're not certain, and you don't want to just assume that you've won, because people have been in the middle before as well and haven't won. And also because that wasn't my intention. Like, obviously it feels good to do well and be recognized for all your hard work, but mate, I was just focusing on just enjoying the moment. So it was just all quite like overwhelming, but I just continued to keep pumping up and keeping myself warm. And then when we went back on there and they called my number, I felt so happy, because it was just reinforcing that my hard work hadn't gone unnoticed, that my values for what I thought was a great bikini physique aligned with the judges, and it was amazing. Because I feel like throughout this whole prep, I've embodied a pro mindset. I've embodied an athlete's drive. Like, I feel like I've become a winner, so it just felt right. Like, it felt like my day. At States, it didn't feel like my day. I had self-limiting beliefs. I didn't believe it, so why would the judges? But then at Nationals, I believed I was a winner, so it came across, and I truly think that mindset is one of our most powerful tools, and I feel like that was just an example of that. Like, to come back from not placing, not letting that shake me, but learning from it, it makes the win even more sweeter. And then, like, coming on again for opens, like, the competition was even more stacked, and then to stay in the middle, people were going around me, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this could happen again, but you're never quite sure. Oh my goodness. And then to get the win again, so 2 golds, guys, 2 golds, like, that's just, it felt absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I feel like I would have been happy regardless of the result. And you know what? I'm just gonna say, I'm glad that I didn't place at States, because it really, really made me drive. It made me get rid of those self-limiting beliefs. It pushed me, and then I felt like bloody Cinderella at the end of all of it, because I don't know if it would have happened the way it did if I didn't go through all of that at States. So it just happened to be my time. It could have been any of the girls' time, but that day was mine, and I'm so happy that it was. I'm very, very fortunate. And I put in the hard work, so even more of a bonus. So after them winning the opens, then I go off stage, and straight away they're like, okay, give us your medals, wait here. Because then we had to battle it out for the freaking pro card. First time competing at Nationals, going for my pro card was just, I was just so blown away. I was like, what do you mean? I'm on that caliber? That is sick. The girls that I was going up against were just insane. Like, well, they were the best of the best. They were the girls that won each high class. And the lovely, lovely girl that won, she absolutely deserved it, because then she went on to compete in the pro show, and she just suited the lineup. Like, she looked like she really belonged there. So to lose to her, I'm more than stoked with. I was just happy to be up there freaking in comparisons with her, and the other girls as well. They were just insane. The judges saw that potential in me, which is just amazing. And I know that I can make those improvements. Like, it makes me so excited that I will have a pro-worthy physique that is so friggin' sick. And it wasn't this time, and that's totally fine, because I agree. But I know that I'm going to have it. Like, that's an incredible feeling. So I am so excited to begin my reverse and training program tomorrow to just start working towards this and bring that pro-worthy physique to my next competition. But for the rest of the day, I am going to still enjoy the win, because we bloody deserve it, and Shane deserves it too. It's his goal as much as it is mine. He has been there the whole time, embraced the highs and the lows. So it's gonna be so nice to spend that time together. I'll leave it there, guys. I finally got that out to you. So I know it's a bit of a long-winded one, and I didn't really film too much consistently, but I've honestly just been embracing these celebrations and just being present in this joyful occasion. Oh my goodness, I'm excited for a good sleep as well. I think when the excitement starts to dwindle down a bit, we should be fine. I'll leave it there. So until the next step, keep a spring in your step.